Death Loop. So I was playing when I recorded the first part, I don't know if you noticed, but near the end I was getting kind of tired. So I thought, okay, hey, let's do it. Let's stop there and we'll pick it up again. And it was starting to finally get interesting. So let's start right here. Carmine, any kind of advantage we can get will be very helpful. So for those of you who don't know where we left off, basically you get transferred to the school and you find out that everyone's memories are manipulated. Everyone's dead except the 8 of you, and one of you is a murderer that every night's going to kill someone, and you have to come together to figure out who it is. And that's kind of it. That's kind of the overall plot of it. Now, I wanted to turn the music off, but if you notice, there are no options for the music. Volumes or anything, unless it's at the main menu. No, that just said new and load game. Alright, any kind of advantage we can get will be very helpful. So I figure I'll play about a half hour of this because I got some other stuff to do, but I wanted to get something in. The people with the special roles should step up. So also in the first in the first one I did, they talk about how there are people with special roles. One's a guardian angel that can protect people, one's something else, stuff like that. And that's what she's mentioning here. Carmine spoke as she faced the rest of your companions. Seconds passed and then minutes, but no one stepped forward. Hassan, come on, guys. We can't have dead air. This guy thinks he's being filmed for a TV show. I don't think he realizes the gravity of the situation, where all of you could be dead. This will totally fuck up the ratings. A few more minutes passed, but once again, no one stepped up. Muriel. Enough, this is a waste of time. So Muriel is the girl that you show up at the school with. And it turns out she's actually I don't think she's the one orchestrating it, but she works for whoever is. 0. I hate this chick. Drives me nuts. Don't be so hasty, Muriel-chan. This is super duper important to us, so just wait a bit, okay? We can wait all night and nothing will change, because the special roles haven't been assigned just yet. Huh? Unlike the killer role, the special roles are only assigned during the first night. That's when you start using them after all. So at this moment, none of you has a special role yet. I see. So CC Shan's plan was a no-go from the start. Well, it would have been nice if they'd said that. Well, it was still worth a shot, so don't beat yourself up too much, or don't beat yourself too much, CC Chan. You were trying to bait the killer, huh, Cecilia? Huh? Bait the killer? By declaring that the people with special roles were narrowed down the suspect list. She was basically saying that whoever steps forward will be seen as 100% innocent. She was hoping that would tempt the killer to falsely claim that they had a special role. And since the roles haven't been assigned yet, that would immediately expose them as a fraud and end the game. A very impressive strategy. However, it seems the killer is smarter than what you gave them credit for, Cecilia. Or perhaps you're the killer and this whole thing was just a diversion to make the others trust you. Perhaps I'm playing right into your hands. I'm not really sure why it's called Deathloop, to be honest. I thought there was another big name game called Deathloop. I have no idea what just happened. This is just too confusing for the average viewer. Oh, I will say there's 2 characters, maybe 3. I want to reach through the screen and strangle. He's one of them. Let's just get to the voting part already. That's where the ratings are. How are you going to vote? You don't know who's who. Well, for once I agree with the delusional creep. Discussion time is over. When you hear your name, please step forward and announce your vote. Muriel declared as she started calling out names. The first to go was Naz. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to take someone's life like it's nothing. I'm voting no one. Suit yourself. You're up next, weirdo. Muriel spoke as she pointed at Hassan. My moment to shine. Gahahaha. What a dickweed. I, Hassan, the true definition of a Sigma male and the future winner of this game show, will vote for you. It's not a game show. Naz. With exaggerated movements, Hassan pointed at Naz, accusing her of being the killer. What, me? Of course. Ever since the start, you've been doing nothing but trying to push us not to vote for anyone. And who would benefit more from that than the killer? So my vote goes for you, Naz. No hard feelings, though. I just want to win the game show. What a fucking moron. You're a damn lunatic. Yeah, he is. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Who laughs? Gah! The voting continued after that. Seeing no clear suspect, Carmine chose to vote for no one. Meanwhile, Zero let out a giggle and declared she would follow Hassan's lead and vote for Naz, because they're both idiots. Jack also voted for Naz. Cece, on the other hand, let out a sigh and voted no one. It was only you and Kai left now. Alright, it's your turn now, Kai. Who will you be voting for? Myself. Kai declared with a hushed, low voice. Wow, okay. What? I vote for myself. The whole room stared at Kai with baffled expressions all over their faces. Are you insane? Well, she did ask you about, like, how to die or something earlier in the game. Fine, whatever. Mira suddenly moved her gaze and faced you. You're up last, Archer. Declare your vote and let's end this for today. Okay, here's the thing. There's no concrete evidence it's Naz. Because it just as easily could have been Cece, because it's the same strategy. And since the first night hasn't gone by yet with somebody being killed, it's hard to say. So I'm willing to sacrifice someone in a game. It seems they all understood the current situation, even Hassan. With Naz getting 3 votes and no one getting 3 votes, your vote will seal the deal. Your vote will determine everything. You close your eyes and take a deep breath. Cece was right. The situation did spiral into insanity pretty quickly. There haven't been any murders yet, but someone is already on the chopping block. Whether you believe Naz is the killer or not is completely up to you. You get to choose, you get to vote. So who would it be? I think it's Hassan. Because he wants to win, and to win, you need to survive. But I'm going to vote no one. No one will be voted off tonight. Looks of relief appeared on the faces of some of your companions, while others looked completely annoyed. Fuck them. Miro let out another long sigh before continuing to talk. Now let's go over nighttime rules. Every single one of you has been allocated a room in the school dorms. Leaving your room during nighttime is strictly forbidden and will result in immediate deletion. This, of course, includes the killer. As a killer, you're free to roam around the school and target 1 victim per night. Participants with special roles are also technically allowed to leave their rooms during the night. However, the whole process is fully automated and you won't be conscious during it. Wait, what? Your mind will continue to sleep while your body will accomplish a special role. Think of it like sleepwalking if you want. That's weird. That's pretty freaky. If there are no questions, I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Miro gave you all one last look before she snapped her fingers and suddenly disappeared. The room fell silent once again, but then someone suddenly approached you. Probably Hassan. Oh. Hey. Naz looks at you with a smile on her face. I want you to know that I had no doubts. I have no doubt you'll make the right choice, Archer. Beneath those hollow, empty eyes lies a genuine person. Thanks, I think. A kind person. I realized that the moment I laid eyes on you. I won't forget this, Archer. I promise. Oh, she'll kill me last. Naz then approached you and gave you a tight hug. Aww. It's gonna suck that I have to mute all the audio because I can't turn the music off. See you in the morning. Naz then waved her hand and left while avoiding to look at the 3 people who've tried to vote her out. Oh God, I hope I want her out. You're quite the ladies' man, Archer. Let's hope your little decision doesn't come back and bite you in the ass later on. Hee hee. Ciao. Cyril ruffled your hair and then skipped out of the cafeteria. Yo, Archer. Oh, fuck this guy. You might be the MVP today, but it's not over just yet. I will not let you upstage me in the popularity polls, nor will I let you snatch the victory. What popularity polls, idiot? It's not a TV show. I will be the one to win the game show. You just wait. Hassan rolled his eyes and left. That degenerate is a cancer on society. Yes, he is. Cece looked at Hassan in disgust before facing you. Anyway, the first day is over. We did what we could do for now. Let's head out. A few minutes later, you were looking through the window. Deneb, Vega, and Alteo greet your eyes. The 3 stars of the summer triangle. Your mind rushes back to the event in the cafeteria. Thanks to you, no one got voted out today. Someone's going to get murdered tonight, though. However, that means the killer still runs free. And tonight they'll be able to target their first victim. A victim that could easily be you. Archer? Are you okay? You nod your head. Do you regret your decision? Do you think you should have voted for Naz? You shake your head no. Good. Never regret your choices, Archer. Cece suddenly approached the window next to you and lifted her gaze to the sky. Choices make who we are. One choice leads to another, and by the time you realize it, you've made so many choices. Yeah, it's life. You've branched so many times that your point of origin looks no different than a distant star in the night. I understand that. But that's the beauty of choices, Archer. It's freedom. Endless, pure, and unshackled freedom. They lied to us. Happiness is not possible. It never was. It doesn't matter what you achieve. It doesn't matter what you get. You'll always want more. You'll always desire something out of your reach. You will always struggle. You will never be happy. Never. Maybe she's the killer. But that's okay, because freedom is different. Freedom is attainable. You might not control your point of origin or the end. You might not control how you were born or how you die. But everything in between can be yours. Well, you could control how you die. Every choice can be yours to make. This is what truly matters, Archer. This is what truly matters to me, to you, and to us. Cece suddenly approached you until only a few feet separated you. The killer will make their choice tonight, but that won't matter. Whatever happens tonight will happen. Do you understand, Archer? Not even death will separate us anymore. That's weird. Cece leaned over and kissed you on the cheeks. She then waved her hand and walked into her room. You stood in the hallway for a few seconds before walking inside your room. It looks like a hospital room. A dark, creepy bedroom greets your eyes. You look around. You look around you, and nothing feels out of place, but every fiber in your being is screaming for you to get out. To run away and get as far away from this room as you possibly can. However, you know the rules. Leaving your room during the nighttime will result in your immediate demise. You approach your bed and lie down. But then, a word suddenly flashes through your eyes. Detective. Detective. The detective special role. It seems that that's the role you got. According to Muriel, you'll be able to choose one person each night and investigate them. Using this special role, you can determine if they are the killer or not. So the real question now is who? Oh, I'm going with that douchebag. I'm Hassan. You lay down back in bed. There's nothing else you can do but wait. So I guess you fall asleep, and then you sleepwalk to investigate. Hope that you wake from your slumber and see the light of day. Hope that the killer won't target you and end your existence tonight. Hope that this isn't the end. You empty your head of these thoughts and surrender your fate to the night. Like Cece said, whatever happens tonight will happen. You open your eyes just to be greeted by a bird standing outside your window. It seems you survived. You try to get up from your bed when... Innocent. Fuck! I was really hoping it was him. The word innocent suddenly flashes before your eyes. It seems your special role worked. You've got your answer. A sudden knock on the door startles you. You get up on your feet and approach the door. Hey, Cece survived too. Good morning, Archer. I'm so glad you're okay. Cece came closer and gave you a tight hug. Cece's smile suddenly disappears. We have a situation. You follow after Cece as you move through the hallway until you reach a certain dorm room. It's gonna be the girl that they thought was the killer. You can see some of your companions standing outside the room. The whole atmosphere is extremely tense. Cece gives you a slight nod as you two walk inside. A bloody room greets your eyes. You quickly take a step back and look around. However, you can't see anyone in the room. Cece notices your confusion and speaks. The body is not here anymore. Muriel snapped it away and gave us an autopsy report instead. However, we all had a good look at the body before she did. Oh, thanks for waking me up. It's Jack. Jack is the victim. The image of a well-dressed man sporting a cold look crosses your mind. For some reason, you can't picture him as a victim. I've already searched the room. There isn't anything interesting here. Let's head out. Well, I'm the detective. I should search. I'll try your best not to step on the bloodstains as you leave the room. It's a mess. No sh. A part of me was hoping nothing would happen, that the killer wouldn't strike, or maybe the guardian angel would manage to protect the target. But sadly, the killer succeeded. The only clue we have is this autopsy report Merrill gave us. It's not that detailed, to be honest, but I'll give you a rundown. Hey, look at douchebag, too. The victim is Jack, male, age 34, height 1.84 meters, weight 85 kilograms. Cause of death, hypovolemic shock caused by severe blood loss. The victim was found with multiple wounds all over his body. 1 wound to the neck, 5 in the chest, and 12 in the abdominal region. The murder weapon is a sharp object, likely an axe. Not a knife? There were no signs of struggles. The report doesn't mention anything else. Maybe he did it himself. No fingerprints or DNA or anything that can directly point us to the killer. I assume Miro doesn't want us to know more than we should. Still, the number of inflicted wounds concerns me. What do you mean? Think about it, Archer. That many wounds, somebody knew. It was somebody he pissed off. There were no signs of a struggle, which led me to believe that the victim was unconscious the whole time. If that's true, then 1 hit to the head or neck should be enough to kill the victim. Yet the killer chose to repeatedly strike the victim 18 times in total. No matter how you think about it, this is very excessive. Agreed. Why would the killer do that? What do you think, Archer? I'm going to say the killer is angry. Angry? Exactly. But that also brings up a different problem. With the exception of you and me, none of the other participants should know each other. In the previous Null game, the participants were all picked from different timelines, and their memories were manipulated. It was done to ensure a fair game. Could things be different in this game? I made sure to keep an eye on how the participants acted with each other, and so far, I haven't noticed anything unusual. They all seem to treat each other like complete strangers, which means the killer is either pretending not to know anyone, or they somehow found a strong reason to hate Jack in the one day they knew him. Both possibilities are equally terrifying, to be honest. Of course, there's also the possibility that your theory is wrong and the killer wasn't motivated by anger at all. True. There isn't enough proof right now to confirm or deny any of these deductions, to be honest. That's true, too. This is going nowhere. Well, that's the first day. When it comes to the killings, the killer has a massive advantage over us. Yeah, it does. He sure does. He or she sure does. It doesn't matter how much we investigate. Without surveillance footage, witnesses, or at least some kind of evidence, the killer will always be in the lead. No, not if I investigate the right person. Do you get where I'm going? Do you get where I'm going with this, Archer? The special roles. Indeed. They are our best weapon against the killer. If the people with the special roles work together, then the killer won't have a chance. However, that will be a very difficult task to accomplish. No one knows what role the other person has, and with the killer hiding in our midst, the people with special roles won't risk exposing themselves. The fact that we're all strangers in this game doesn't help either. Still, if we want to survive this game and stop the killer, then making use of the special roles is our best shot. CC continues talking, and you're suddenly reminded of your special role. The detective role. You even used it yesterday. Should you tell CC about it? She's been nothing but supportive and affectionate toward you since the very start. If there's someone in this group you could trust, it's her, right? So should you tell her? You take a deep breath and decide, okay, oh, I can't save it here. I'm not telling her. Because what if she's the killer? Just because I know her doesn't mean, You decide not to share this information with Cece and simply look away. Cece gave you a puzzled expression before she suggested you two continue searching the school for clues. Seeing no reason to refuse, you decide to go along. Before you knew it, it was already the end of the day. Your search didn't yield many results, but you couldn't worry about that right now. After all, it was sunset. It was time for the second round of voting. Okay, we're in the cafeteria, been teleported once again. It's not just you. You look to your side, just to spot Hassan kneeling on the floor and vomiting all over the place. Kaya, you vomited all over my shoes. I wonder if it's her. Hassan wiped his mouth and faced Zero. I'm sorry, this teleportation stage magic makes me nauseous. It's not stage magic. Stage magic? You don't actually still think this is a game show. Carmine stares at Hassan in confusion when... Welcome back, everyone, to the second round of voting. Muriel, please, you gotta stop this before more people get hurt. I don't know why you're doing this, but this is wrong. This whole game is goddamn sick. The game will keep going until either the killer or the innocent people win. If you want this game to end soon, then hurry up and achieve one of those two possibilities. How about you provide us with more clues then? That autopsy report you gave us is useless. If you're asking me to take sides, then you're wasting your time, Cecilia. I'm only here to make sure the game runs as fairly and efficiently as possible. The rest is up to you. Miro-chan is right. We could do this, guys. Oh god, I hate her so much. We got the special roles now, right? Right? Let's try CC-chan's strategy from yesterday. If the people with special roles identify themselves, then we could rule out 3 people just like that. But then they're targets. We can avenge Baby Jack. Baby Jack. Everyone started to look at each other all of the sudden. Hold on a second. You do realize that exposing people with special roles will also expose them to the killer. Huh? Why are you suddenly so opposed to your own ideas, CC-chan? Oh, I get it. You have a special role, don't you? That's not what I... Oh, let me guess. You're the detective. No, you're the guardian angel. Stop harassing her, weirdo. You're only helping the killer by trying to expose her like this. Huh? What's that? Nazi-chan? That's... Are you still angry I voted for you yesterday? That was totally not personal, you know. Please don't, hate me or anything, okay? I'm voting for her. Oh, the discussion became even more ridiculous after that. I can't imagine. But they were right. The special roles are a strong weapon against a killer. And you hold one of those special roles. Sadly, however, the person you investigated using your special role turned out to be innocent. So you have no idea who the killer is. Zero kept pushing the people with special roles to reveal themselves, but no one did. So the voting ultimately ended with no one being eliminated. I didn't get to vote. Miro let out a sign reminding everyone of nighttime rules before sending you to the dorms. That was pretty anticlimactic, huh? We didn't manage to vote out the killer, so they're still run large. But at least no innocent person got eliminated during the vote, so I suppose that's a win. Are you okay, Archer? You nod back to CC. I see. And another hug. The killer might be a step ahead of us, but that doesn't mean anything. We will win this game together. We will escape together. I promise. I won't let anyone hurt you. Cece gave you one last hug before walking into her room. You watch her leave before going inside your room, too. The moment you walk inside, an intense feeling of dread and fear runs through your nerves. The same feeling as yesterday. You approach your bed and lay down. Today was a horrible day. Not only did the killer manage to claim a victim, but you failed to vote them out. Not only that, but you have no idea who the killer is. And special. This asked me to use my special role. I just gotta make sure. Protected? Huh. So the guardian angel is protecting her. I lived, and the bird's outside the window. Most likely thanks to the intervention of the person with the guardian angel role, so I was protected. So someone did try killing me. You stand up on your feet when suddenly... Okay, that's good. So Cece's innocent. Okay, so Cece, Hassan, they're both innocent. Uh-oh. Yeah, who's dead now? Thank God you're okay. What's going on? I don't know. Oh, I got something in my eye. I don't know. The moment I heard the commotion, I came straight to check on you. I thought maybe... Oh, shit. I thought maybe the killer... And it shouldn't finish it. No, it doesn't matter. You're unharmed. Yeah, no kidding. Thanks. That's all I care about. You can hear a commotion coming from a few rooms down the hall. Come on, let's go check it out. Follow CC, you approach the source of the noise until you arrive in front of a certain room. Okay. What are you doing out here, Kai? I was asked to give you this. Kai suddenly handed you a stack of papers. It seems to be very similar to the autopsy report you got yesterday. Standing close by, you can spot Carmine and Naz reading through the report in shock. Something is really off. Let's just read it, okay? You nodded back at Cece as you start reading her report. Yes! There are 2 victims this time around, Hassan and Zero. Thank God. They were both found in Zero's room with a gunshot wound to their forehead. Severe damage to the brain caused by the bullet wound. Why were they both in one room? The 2 victims had no other wounds or injuries, and once again there was no signs of struggle. So they're sleeping. Not much we could use there. 2 victims instead of 1. How can this be possible? I thought the killer was only allowed to target 1 person per night. That's true. Unless Zero was the killer, or Hassan, and killed himself too. Maybe the killer went berserk. Maybe they don't care about the rules anymore. Why? Why is this happening? You face Naz and the rest of your companions there and say... Ooh, there are 2 killers, or it's the vigilante. The vigilante? You remind everyone of what Morel said about the vigilante role. How if they kill anyone who is not the killer, they would die alongside their innocent victim. The presence of 2 bodies can only be explained by that. Archer is right. This isn't the work of the killer. This was simply an accident. The vigilante targeted the wrong person and was killed alongside his victim as punishment. I don't know if Zero or Hassan was a vigilante, but I don't think it matters either way. The truth is undeniable. Are you saying the killer didn't target anyone last night? Oh, you bet your ass they did. They were simply blocked by the guardian angel. A long silence suddenly filled the room as everyone kept staring at each other. It was clear to everyone that the game was reaching its final stage, the final showdown. The final battle between the werewolf and the village people. YMCA? So the only one question truly remains. Who's going to win? Who's going to leave this game alive? Aren't there like 5 people left? He spent the rest of the day just hanging on the roof with Cece. Unlike the previous days, Cece didn't seem interested in searching the school. She simply leaned over while staring at the school from above, so we know it's not her. Before you knew it, it was voting time. Yay! You know the drill by now. You guys know the drill. I'm not going to keep reading it. That won't be necessary, huh? Cece ignored Muriel's puzzled expression and faced Naz instead. Is there any possibility that you would vote for Archer? Huh? Is there a way me or anyone in here can persuade you to vote for Archer? Wait a minute, what'd I do? What are you saying, Cecilia? Just answer the question. Naz went silent for a second while looking down at her feet when all of a sudden, I like how the music just stopped playing. No, I could never harm Archer. I see. Then it's over. The game is over. What? The outcome of the game was over the moment the vigilante made their move. Look around you, Merle. Only 5 of us remains. Archer and I will be voting for the killer. Kai will be voting for herself as she always does. As for the killer, she will vote for Archer. But that won't matter because Naz won't vote for him. So no matter what the killer does, she will never be able to eliminate Archer. It's over. This game is over. That doesn't make any sense. I see. So you're saying you already know who the killer is? Cece's let out a smile and faced you. Will you do the honors, Archer? I don't know who it is. What? This is the end for her. The end. Okay, so they're saying her. So it's gotta be. Carmine? How? Did I miss something, guys? Wait, please. Okay, please don't do this. I'm not the killer, I swear. Did I miss something? How did you determine that? Give it up, Carmine. You already lost. You lost the moment the vigilante targeted an innocent victim. If Zero or Hassan were still alive, you could have manipulated them into voting your way. But they're dead. Okay, so she said she wouldn't vote for... Yeah, because he was innocent. I know that. I know she's innocent. Thus indirectly fucking up your plans. I guess he kind of dealt the victory blow after all. This can't end this way. Carmine suddenly faced Naz with tears in her eyes. Naz, please, you can't let them kill me. I'm innocent, I swear. Remember the first vote? I didn't vote for you, right? If I were the killer, then I would have voted for you and gotten you eliminated. You gotta believe me, please. I'm sorry, Carmine. I don't have any evidence that you're the killer, but I'm gonna trust Archer. He saved my life. Saved your life? I saved your life, too. I'm sorry, Carmine. I don't think it's her. Give it up, monster. You have 3 votes against you now. It's over. You're finished. The whole room went silent as you all fixated your gaze on Carmine, awaiting her next move, when suddenly... Creepy laugh. Oh boy. Whoa, what the hell? Muriel, you're running the place. You tell us. Everyone suddenly took a step back as Carmine approached and faced you all. What's wrong? Why is everyone backing away? Isn't this what you wanted? A reveal? A massive fucking reveal? Ha 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 ha. You've got me. I am the killer. Or I'm the killer. So why are you walking away? Oh, don't give me that look, Naz. You're the reason things got this fucked up. What? You're the guardian angel, aren't you? You've been using your special role to protect him since the first night. To protect your little savior, your little Archer. If you haven't been such a little bitch, none of this would have happened. You all could have died a peaceful death, but you just had to let your pathetic little feelings guide your path. You just had to be a cocksucking bitch. Wow. Fuck you, Naz. I should have voted you out the first day. Carmine? You might be an alternate timeline version of her, but you're nothing like the real Naz. The real Naz would never fall for a guy she just met. You're a fucking inferior copy. A fraud. Carmine suddenly grabbed a fork from a nearby table and approached Naz. Stop right there, monster. Cece quickly moved and stood in front of Carmine, thus blocking her advance. What's wrong, Cecilia? If you attempt to harm Naz like this, you'll be directly breaking the game rules. Your brain will be fried before you even touch her. Well, but of course, Cecilia, the microchip is attached directly to my optic nerve. The right eye, wasn't it? Oh no, she didn't carve out the right eye. Carmine suddenly stopped in her tracks and then... Using the fork in her hand, Carmine shoved it inside her eye socket and scooped out her right eye. Problem solved. You're a fucking psycho. A psycho? Oh, shut the fuck up, Cecilia. You go around spewing your pretentious shit about freedom and escaping the system, yet you're too much of a coward to do what needs to be done. You're a fucking liar, Cecilia. You don't care about killing the system. You don't care about achieving true freedom. You never did. All you care about is him. Carmine suddenly points at you. Oh, he's the reason you're doing any of this, isn't he? He's the reason why you're here. He's the reason you're playing this game again. You never cared about anyone else. You never cared about me, about Naz. Whoa, wait, what? Or about Alex? Was there a part 1 to this game? Alex. You knew exactly what was happening to him. You knew exactly about his condition. Yet you just stood there. You just watched him from far away. Watched as his body turned to dust. Watched as his mind and soul were enslaved by the system. You just watched like an observer. If I'm a monster, then you're the fucking devil. You're not just an alternate timeline version of Carmine. You're her. You're Carmine. You're Alex's wife. Impossible. Who the fuck's Alex? I'm sorry for hiding my identity from you, Merle, but I had to. It was important I survived to a point in the game so I can save you from his control. Mom? What the hell were you thinking, Merle? Serving the system? Serving the monster who killed and enslaved your father? What would Alex say if he sees you like this? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Whatever that monster promised you for servitude is all lies, Merle. It's all fucking lies. No, Mommy, it's not. I'm doing this for Daddy. I'm almost done saving him. Please trust me. I can. Enough. That monster took my husband. He's the only man I ever loved. I'm not letting him take away my daughter, too. Who's he? It felt as time was slowing down as Cece desperately lunged herself at Carmine when suddenly Carmine kills her with the fork. Yep. Carmine lunges the fork straight through your throat. Oh, I die. You fall down on your knees as blood splatters everywhere. No, 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 no. No. It's going to be okay, Archer. It's going to be okay. Cece quickly runs to your side, doing her best to stop the bleeding. Anyone else want to pitch in and do something here? It's pointless. I specifically targeted his carotid arteries. Well, artery. Why? Don't you get it, Cecilia? The system was never the real danger. The system is powerless without his tool. That's what she said. Powerless without him. He's the eyes and the ears of the system. Without him, there is no game. There is no suffering. There is no happiness. Hey! Without him, we will be unshackled, unbound, free. Without him, we'll finally achieve. Do you guys have any idea what's going on? Freedom. Leave me some comments if you have any idea what happens. Welcome back, Archer. What the fuck? I've been observing you the whole time. Carmine got you pretty good, didn't she? I'm not surprised. She was always a single-minded girl. You must have many questions for me right now, but those will have to wait. Oh, of course, why not? Your mission is far from over. Not even death will set you free. So get up, Archer. It's time. It's time to re-loop. Oh, you suddenly open your eyes and find yourself in the familiar cafeteria. Archer! Cece suddenly approaches and gives you a big hug. Thank God you're okay. What's going on? We're back to the start of the loop. You look around you in complete confusion when someone suddenly appears. Good, you're finally here. Meryl? Cece looked at Meryl, anticipating a reaction, but Meryl just gave her a puzzled look and continued talking. I've closed access to the cafeteria to everyone but you two. I'll explain the rules of the game later on, but first I need to explain your special role. Our special role? Miro then took a step forward, faced the two of you, and spoke. You two will play a very special role in this game. You two will be the... Aww. Both the killer? Hey there, my name is Redacted and I'm the host of this game. That was quite the reveal, huh? It seems you and CC are the killers in this loop. I wonder what's going to happen next. Anyway, I'm afraid you've reached the end of the demo. This was a demo? But don't worry, the game is fully completed and available to download right now. The link to the same version is on the same itch page you found in this demo. Simply scroll down and you won't miss it. So see you later on the itch.io page for the full version. Bye-bye. Alright, so I'm going to leave it off there because I thought this was the full one, but I guess not. I kind of get what's going on in this game, but I don't know how much I really like it. Like, I'm not sure if I really think it's... What link? There's no link here. That's weird. Alright, so Deathloop. From what I played the quote-unquote demo of, I don't know. I don't know if I'd keep going, honestly. Maybe I will for you guys to see it, but I really don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you played it and what you thought. Was it worth to keep going? I mean, clearly all these people know each other. So, but yeah, that's it for tonight. So I appreciate it. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for listening. And have a great night and then great day. All right. Bye.